if that account hadn't been trying to get me to pay them to advertise for me, it would have been different. I think if they were just like, wow, I love your product and I might be interested in doing this business too. But no, they were trying to negotiate with me at the same time about advertising and ask me about how they can get, I don't know, I thought it was really weird, but yeah, all the information is out there.
Do you have on that account?
I think I have almost 1,200 now. So yeah, I've grown a lot, and that was
it really is a good Instagram, and you're very active with it.
Thank you. I've been really slacking in the past couple weeks, but I've been busy with other personal things. But yeah, running Instagram ads on this other account that I work with, who's awesome and very professional, has really helped me grow.
Did they reach out to you, or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. So I think I went from I think I had only 100 when I started advertising on this account about a month ago. So in a month, I've gained about 1,000 followers. Crazy. Yeah, they're awesome. And so that, I think a lot of my sales come from Instagram too. So that was a good
Do you think you'll start with a new product anytime soon?
I think I would really like to launch a new product before Christmas. So I'm thinking what my strategy is going to be. I don't know yet. It depends on my cash flow. And
I'm not going to ask you specifics.
Yeah, I do have ideas. Maybe variations of my journal. But
I have a recommendation / suggestion / request. You should come out with calligraphy pens.
Ooh.
I've been looking into getting calligraphy pens because these pens are nice, but I want something for more of like a scripty or if I want thicker lines, I don't want to have to color them in with these.
That's a good idea, and I actually am thinking, because mine is a set right now, so I don't want to say too much, but I have ideas for a variation of that, so that's a good suggestion. But yeah.
LOL if you end up doing that.
We'll see, but I would really like to have a new product up by Christmas, and I'm super excited for Christmas, so.
So do you think this is viable? Do you think you're going to do this full time?
I really want to. That's my goal. And right now, going...
you've done so well in such a short amount of time.
Thank you. Yeah, Christmas was really encouraging because, like I said, everything does well at Christmas. And so I sold out of all my inventory at Christmas, which was better than, what I could have hoped for. And right now, I have a monthly sales goal that I would like to be at when I'm full-time. And I'm about halfway there. And so, I've been doing it for 7 months, so I think I can get all the way to my goal that I want to be selling to do it full time by the time I graduate next May, a year from now. So I think so. I'm very determined. My mind is set on it. I'm going to do this.
What does your dad think of it?
He's the one who got me started on it.
Oh yeah. So he's
very supportive. So yeah, he got me started on it. He helps me through a lot of the tricky things like taxes and legal things. Yeah. He's super supportive. I'm very glad that he helps me with some of these things I've never had to deal with before.
Can we talk about you moving to New York, or is that private?
No, we can talk about that.
So, are you excited to move to New York?
Yes, I'm really excited, and I never thought I would be because I hate cities.
I mean, first of all, you're not there for very long.
No.
And second of all, that's a once in a lifetime experience, especially if you're not a city person.
Exactly. And we might never go back. Also, it's an opportunity that I know a lot of people would kill for. So I'm really excited. We're going to make the best of it. And there are things that I do like about.
The place you're staying in is amazing.
Yeah. So we're not actually living in the city. We're living across the river in Union City, New Jersey. And we found an awesome deal on a sublet for the summer.
Crazy. It's so nice. Does it have washer and dryer in unit?
Yes, in the hallway, but
still,
yeah.
That's insane. And
it's
parking.
Awesome. And parking, yeah.
The fact that you found parking that close to Manhattan is wild to me.
I know. It's the area is pretty nice. So.
Also, it's cheesy, but being around that many people is that's why people move to big cities. Creatives move to big cities is to get inspiration. You can get inspiration for your business and feel motivated by all of the hardworking individuals around you.
Yes, I think I will. People say that New York has that effect on you. Yeah, it's very inspiring.
I worked so hard the summer I lived there.
Yeah.
I also lived with the people I worked with, though. So,
True.
The other interns, and we were all, tooth and nail trying to get a full-time offer. So
very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my situation's kind of different because I'll mostly be staying home, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get lonely, which is why I might look for a part-time job so I can have human interaction. But I can always go into the city for the day. And
how often, like, what are his working hours? 9 to 5?
Regular, 40 hours. 9 to 5.
I don't know if his company participates, but New York City does summer Fridays, which is essentially half days every Friday.
Ooh.
So he might have that.
That's really nice. I hope so.
We weren't even in the city. We were in the suburbs.
I hope he does, but I'll find a way to occupy. Well, I have things I can be doing at home. I'll just be alone a lot of the time, which...
Me.
Yes.
I work from home, live alone, don't have a significant other. I'm alone. It's nice. It's allowed me to develop a lot of... It was the reason this podcast exists. My loneliness.
Yes. Well, I like to be alone.
Yeah.
And so it's just sometimes also it can be hard for me to be productive when I am alone. And
I'm not a very good self-motivator.
Yeah. I
Cafes
normally
are your
am.
friend.
Yes.
I could do that a lot. Because you have to have something to do. You can't just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. Or, like, I guess you could probably watch videos on your phone, but...
Yeah.
You, like, do work, I feel
Well, I'm taking a class for my degree online this summer, and I'm also doing a course for Amazon online, so that'll...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just specifically for Amazon sellers.
There's an app, and I forget what it's called, but there's another girl that I listen to on a podcast where you can take classes on literally anything. And I think it's like $4 a month, and it's unlimited. You can take as many.
That's so cool.
And there are classes on literally everything. I'm sure there's classes on Amazon selling. I forget what the app is called, but you can look it up, and I'm sure it would come up. But you should look into that because that seems really interesting.
But yeah, like when it comes to the actual city, I love museums, so I'm so excited to go to all of the museums.
We only went to the Natural History Museum.
I know.
I'm sad I didn't take you to the Met because that was my favorite.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go there. And we tried to go to another one, but it was closed. Maybe it was the Met. I think one of them was closed.
The Natural History Museum was closing when we got there. Remember, it was like raining, and it was like right before closure. We kind of walked around for like a little bit. But the Met's awesome. I used to walk around by myself, and it's like donation suggested.
Yeah, so you technically don't.
Well, I had a Columbia student ID. Columbia students get in for free. I was not a Columbia student, but,
right?
So I would get in for free anyways. And like, but we went with friends one time, and it was donations accepted, but most people pay $20. Like, and the sign it says like suggested $20 entrant fee. I think you paid like $2.
I would. I'm sorry. I'm poor. I'm not paying $20.
I want to be cultured, but I have no money.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That was cool. I'm trying to think if there were any other good museums that I went to. I didn't go to a lot. I'm not like an art museum person. I'm a history and like pretty much history. History and nature. You know how I feel about zoos, so I didn't go to any zoos. Yeah.
I watched a video the other day of hidden secrets in Central Park, so...
You gonna do that? You gonna check that out?
Yes, I think so.
Be careful. Central Park gets sketchy sometimes.
Yeah, we will go in the daylight, but still, I know sometimes it can be some
Well, it's just because it's so big that, like, sometimes you'll be walking through in the middle of the day and, like, there'll be no one around you. You'll suddenly be like, I'm alone in the middle of this huge city. Just because it's so big.
Right.
It's literally huge.
Well, the thing
Do we go?
No, we
walked
around.
Do?
It was raining. We
went to Brooklyn for like a day. I think that's what it was. Because I didn't have... No one would go to Brooklyn with me, so I used you.
Yeah, we went to some stores and we got rainbow bagels.
Oh, yes.
What else?
That was cute.
Yeah.
We got pizza.
Yeah, and
Levain. The cookies. Did I take you to
Levain?
We?
I don't think so.
The, like, ones that melt when you break them
No,
open.
I would have remembered.
I'm so mad I didn't take
I gotta
you there.
go there.
Those are my favorite. Yes. There's one in Harlem, and there's one in the Upper West Side, and I think there's one in the Village. Okay. I don't know.
Well, I'm saving all my money for food because I can't wait to
eat all the good food.
Eat everything.
That's honestly how I like to see a city.
Yeah.
Is through its food, which is really bad, but it's like New Orleans had the best food. I didn't think I'd like it because I thought it was going to be meat heavy. I only eat fish, but it's seafood heavy.
Yeah.
So I could eat a lot of stuff, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I love spicy stuff. There's a lot of spices in Cajun cooking, and anyways.
I feel like all those videos you see on Facebook of cool, innovative new restaurants are all in New York City. I saw one the other day. It's a place that only serves French fries, but with different kinds of sauces. They have like so many types of sauces.
Fries.
Yeah.
Is that in New York?
Yes.
Maybe we'll go to it when I come visit.
Yes, we will. I'm so excited.
I love food. Yeah, I didn't. When I lived there, I didn't go out very much because since we were at work from like we left at like 6:30 because it was an hour drive and didn't get home until like 5:30 or 6 at night, depending on how late we stayed at work. And by that time, you're exhausted. Like I didn't want to do anything, so we didn't really do stuff during the week. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm sure Colin will be exhausted after work. I'll have to try to like meet him in the city some days and eat. I don't know, but the weekends will be.
You know where he's working? You said mid.
Yeah. Anyway,
any other thoughts on your Amazon? Anything you want to talk about?
No, I think we should hear about your New Orleans trip.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we mentioned it in like episode 6 or something. I went to New Orleans recently, and I'm very into. Not into it. I'm very like interested in like ghost stories and like the supernatural, and I think it's really cool and interesting. I don't necessarily buy into it. I have a healthy skepticism about it. I wish I could experience. I was talking to my parents about this, and I was like, crunch, crunch, water bottle. I wish that I could experience it so I could truly be a believer. I have yet to experience anything really supernatural. So, we went on a...
Careful what you wish for.
I know. That's what they're saying. They're like, you don't... Well, I'm staying in the Blue Lady room for your wedding.
I know.
Hype. I'm going to bring my Ouija board.
That's very scary to me, but okay.
Betsy's about it, so...
I will be far away from you at that moment in time with my
You said
Bible.
She's friendly. You said she's a friendly ghost.
Yeah.
With my Bible, because your Bible's going to protect you.
I will, and my
your rosary.
Yeah.
Your crucifix. Okay, anyways. So we went on, I'll talk about the Carter Brothers, like, legend last, but... So we went on this ghost and vampire tour, which it was a good tour. The tour guide was good. There wasn't anything spooky that really happened, but essentially they take you all to all the very popular like haunted places. Like they took us to the Carter Brothers apartment, the Lalaurie mansion, which is, if you've seen American Horror Story, it was actually the exterior that was filmed was not the actual Lalaurie mansion. It was the house.
I noticed it looked different.
It was the house directly next to it is what they used. I don't know why, but fun fact. One of the cool, so if you don't know the story behind it, like look it up, but essentially it's cursed and no one's ever held the property for more than 6 or 7 years. And one of the people who tried to hold it for more than that was Nicolas Cage. Like
really?
Actor. Did I not tell you about this?
No, I didn't know that.
It was the actor Nicolas Cage. He told us and I lost it because he's such a joke in Hollywood now.
Isn't he bankrupt?
Yeah, so he bought, I don't know when he bought it, but he bought the house and... Him and his family lived there for 3 years, and I think he was trying to prove that like he could hold
there?
up. I think they lived there, and it was like on and off because they're rich. They probably have property elsewhere, but they held it for like 3 years, and then he went bankrupt. So no one's held this right now. I think it's like the 5th or 6th year, and this oil mogul has owned it, but no one lives there. I think he said that like sometimes the guy's son comes and visits occasionally, but no one like permanently lives there. So up until this point, no one's held it for more than 6 years. The last one was Delphine, whatever, the woman who all that notorious stuff happened. Anyways, so we went on this tour, and if you've ever seen the show Originals or ever heard of it, it's a vampire show that's set in New Orleans. I was telling the tour guide that after the tour was over, I was like chatting with him. I was like, I love that show. Like, that's why I wanted to take this tour, is because like I like that show and I've always been a fan of like vampire stuff. And he was like, well, if you like that, you should go to this secret vampire speakeasy. And I was like, all right, he's bullshitting me. Like, it's a vampire tour. Like, he's messing with me because I'm a vampire lover. And he was like, no, so you go to the back of this. I'm not going to tell you, like, all the details, but you go secret. Well, I mean, I want you to figure it out. Like, if anyone goes, I want them to figure it out for themselves. But you go to the back of this bar,